Oh wait! I got to do it now. Wait! This is gonna be funny. Wait! You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another Tyler Perry episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today we shall be discussing Ruthless as we discuss season 4, episode 15. A lot of nothing, to be honest. But anyway, Stacey's, anything you want to start with?
No.
Okay, well then I will. No problem. Let's talk about rewriting stuff. So earlier we identified how all of a sudden Lilo was no longer a senator's son magically, right? Mm-hmm. This is reinforced in this episode when a new FBI agent all of a sudden has dossiers on everyone in the Raku camp, and it's like, hey, this is Lilo. This was the highest parole officer. He's associated with the cartel. The ATF is looking into him. Stop. That should be DEA, not the ATF. But anywho, it's like because he's dealing with drugs and drug cartels and drug money. That's the DEA. Okay, not alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. But magically, no mention of him being a senator's son because again, not anymore. Then in the same conversation, now again, why are they even in Virginia? The highest. They brought the entire FBI to go after the highest. They set up a whole roadblock to find the highest. But FBI agents, after going through Lilo's backstory, after going through the account, now all of a sudden Laura, after going through Laura's backstory, now all of a sudden she's not there to have a baby. She's there because she's trying to get some money with Joan. That's right. They went through Joan's backstory, they went through Laura's backstory, and now supposedly these two ladies are working together to skim money out of the Raku camp all of a sudden. To further prove this point that Tyler Perry's rewritten Laura's story, she has not mentioned the baby since. Nothing. Now all of a sudden she's there just because she's trying to get the money along with Joan.
Or isn't the husband wealthy, or he's from a wealthy family?
He's from he's because he's a senator's son. All of a sudden he's rolling in money. He's also white, so therefore he has to have money. So yes, he is finally well off, but now all of a sudden it's about the money. But wait, the biggest problem with this whole conversation is that after going through all these people, FBI agent goes, oh yeah. The highest is in a black van with security, and they're apparently heading out of town. Oh, okay. How about we talk to Aaron's father? Yeah, let's go do that. What? The subject of your FBI investigation is on the move, leaving the state, and no one gives a fuck. No one is moving. They're just sitting around enjoying, having their best day. Just being like, hey, maybe we should talk to Aaron's dad to see if he still wants to have a warrant put out for his son. What? Stop it. I could not believe, how the fuck did they know about the black van? Where did the security come from? Because it was only the black van when we saw the highest get into the damn thing. And now they're heading out of state. Stop it. They're going down to North Carolina, which I guess depending on which part of North Carolina, that's right across the state border. But they're in Upper Virginia. Like, that's a hell of a drive. Like, because they're right next to DC. Now they're driving basically straight through all of Virginia to get to North Carolina to go to some banks there. You never heard of the internet? Like, What is happening? I'm like, this. Hey, wait. They got Mac and the sheriff under surveillance, right? That's what Desiree said. We got people watching them. How, Sway? Mac just kidnapped Aaron and somehow stuck him in a random ass car in the middle of nowhere.
And murdered a deputy
who's still on the ground, dead, with a CGI hole in her head. No one has found her body. Damn it. He didn't hide the body. He just drove off in his own car. How did he get to the police station? Because he left the car. It doesn't make sense, Stacy.
None of it makes sense.
The sheriff is talking to the highest at the police station. How do you have him under surveillance and he's on the phone with the dude? With Daikon. How? Damn it. Tyler Perry, how do you put this shit together and somehow this makes sense to you? Like, I don't even understand. Hey, let's talk about the scene behind me, which is completely unnecessary. So River is trying to kill Peter, his lover that we just met last episode, so he doesn't talk. So he's running around looking for cyanide. And he can't get a hold of it because it's locked up in a secure location. No, it's not. Because in episode 13, when the show came back, Elder Mother had all the women making punch bowls full of this shit. None of it was locked up. And now she told them to pour it back into the Kool-Aid jar. Like, it's just sitting in the fucking kitchen. Just go to the kitchen and pour some out and then take it to Peter and give him something to drink. What the fuck are we doing? Stacy, they took it back to Tally. They were like, you remember when Tally poured out the stuff? She really didn't pour it out. That's not what happened. That's exactly what happened. We saw it on the ground. Like, we saw it. Fuck you, Tyler Perry. Like, why would you even bring that shit up? Like,
at this point, I don't. This is exhausting. It's like I'm speechless. I just don't know.
He should have brought up Tally at when the cops came, when the FBI came, and they were making the deadly punch. That's when you bring up Tally. We gotta go get the reserve patch or some shit because you never forgot to replace your stash. Like, that's when you bring it up. They don't even mention the punch bowls. They're not like, hey, wait, don't you remember the punch bowls like yesterday? Wasn't that yesterday? A couple of days ago? Like, it wasn't that long ago.
I was still waiting for somebody to just drop dead, and they were like, "Oh, what happened?" They dropped the punch because it's still sitting there.
To your point, I thought that's what Bridget was bringing to the two guys at the gate when she's like, "Would you like something to drink?" I
forgot about Bridget. I was like,
"Who the fuck is this?"
I was like, "Oh, okay."
What's her backstory? I did forget about Bridget. I just know her. What's her backstory?
She was screwing Lewis. I can't remember, but I remember they were like messing around, and then Ruth caught them, and then Ruth was blackmailing Lewis to help her do something or something.
Yes.
Yeah, and she was like writing something on the bottom of the cup that she would hand to the guy or something. Well, I can't remember. But it was some significance about bringing the cup.
I thought she was poisoning him because she saw him with Ruth inside the mechanics bus, who should be dead in the bus.
Did she see him running the train on what's her name?
Exactly, on Lacey.
Yeah.
Let's have that conversation because he was like number 3 in line. Like him and his boy. Like let's have that conversation, but somehow not. Like, damn it. I don't know. Malcolm, I love it. I love it. Like Malcolm is like, hey guy, hey Peter, you gonna help me out of here? You know, the highest was getting fucked in prison. So let's get through this backstory. So for y'all who are like this whole someone said in the comments on our last video, confirm what Stacy said, which was Marva's backstory was she was IT. And that
I
and then
knew I didn't imagine this.
and that she saw the highest and she was like, I'm gonna follow you, and somehow and I was like, now all of a sudden she was the nurse that was at his psychiatric facility. But no, if you go back to episode 1 of this season, when Desiree is giving her profile on mass killers and cult leaders, she gave his backstory. Tyrone was in prison. He was in prison. He found his religion. He found Daikon, and then he established the Raku. No mention of psychiatric facility at all. Okay, so even when Malcolm is running down his history, because somehow Malcolm knows, and somehow he knows who Peter is. Like he's like, "Yo, weren't you the one fucking at bus stops?" And I'm like, "How
What
do you?"
is Tyler's fascination with men prostituting themselves?
Hey, Tyler Perry, something you want to tell us? Because it's consistent. It's very consistent.
He
I was like,
said he was homeless for a little bit before he became famous, so maybe that's how he
maybe,
supported himself.
maybe that's how he supported himself before he started putting on dresses. I shouldn't put the combination together like that. But at some point, he was on the street, and at some point, he became Medea. You figure out how he got from point A to point B. I'm just saying he's very consistent with River. River was also a male prostitute.
Dale.
Callan.
Dale.
Dale's now a male prostitute, and fucking Peter's a male prostitute. This is not a coincidence, y'all. Like, but anyway, I was like, what? How are these stories just changing like this? I don't understand. I don't understand. Also, and again, as we talk about, Ruth continues to now all of a sudden be a good mother. She's like, I can't leave without my daughter. I like, look here, Dre. Next episode, I'm gonna put a picture of Dre next to Ruth. That's what I'm gonna do. And be like, that's my daughter, and I love my daughter. To this point, I would actually love an episode of the highest holding up Ruth's daughter to be like, hey, either you give me a child or this child is going somewhere, right? And be like, this little girl's gonna go see the Raku, and she's like, oh no, don't do that, Daddy. Please don't kill my baby. Like,
Bring me my gun.
my big gun, my really, really big gun. I was like, this is silly. So Lacey and Laura are becoming partners in this effort to make Marva believe that they're on board with all of this. But they are not. I'm not sure what the end game is with this. Zane is upset because she thinks that therefore Rivers lied to her, and they're gonna leave, and he did, I guess, because he didn't tell her anything about most of this plan. Like it's now Ruth and Joan really for the most part coming up with this master plan to get up out of there. So I don't know how this is going to impact their relationship. She did not look pleased. And then also now Lacey's also part of the escape plan. So is Laura going to join the escape plan too? Her husband just ran off, kicked his way out of a car, which all of a sudden looks like abandoned. Like that's not the same car he drove. Like I cannot believe that's the same car he drove. If you go back to last episode that Mac drove, no, because the tires look flat. It looked like some old ass like late 90s cop car. That I mean, I was like, it just had that kind of feel to it. I was like, no, this is not it. It's not it. I don't know what we're doing. I got nothing. So is Marva going to check to see if Lacey's pregnant or not? Like, and then when is round 2 supposed to start? Right? Be like, it's still dripping out. Put it back up in there. Like, Lay upside down so the semen can get in there. Like I don't know. I thought that was gonna happen at some point. Like she's gonna put her on thing, put her legs up, but like just let it marinate and let the sperm get there. Maybe it'll be Lewis's baby. Like that would be wild. And then now he can't leave. What happened to the unseated? No, the unseated. The unseated men could take wives. Remember that? Like Manny said, I'm gonna marry Zayn, and he's not seated. So it was like
I thought only the seated men could take wives.
Okay, all right. So how did Manny
Or
think
something.
he was gonna marry Zayn? Anyway, that storyline went nowhere. We have not. No one has gotten married, or because then Lewis wanted to marry Bridget, right? Like wasn't that the? But he's not seated either. I can't remember. At some point that was supposed to be a thing, and Tyler Perry forgot because that's not going anywhere. We didn't see Andrew this episode, so we don't know what master plan he's coming up with. Cal somehow forgot, I guess, that Desiree was fucking Malcolm because that didn't come up in anybody's conversation, and he's not mad anymore because he was really upset last episode. Like I can't even look at you because Malcolm was giving it to you, and like that we don't know that's even true. But that Andrew could be lying about that, but that hasn't gone anywhere. So we got 2 dead deputies. Nobody's found these bodies. Sheriff. So what's the other guy? It's Lewis and the other guy. What's his name? The 2 guards. I wrote it down, but now I just don't.
I can't remember.
Anywho, they sit up there talking about, hey, I gotta get a hold of Diacon. Yeah, but he's out of town. Use the burner phone. How else were you gonna call him? Like what? If he's not there, like what does out of town got to do with it, right? Like if he's clearly not at the camp, like you know that. So I was trying to figure out what was their first means of communication, like telepathy. And then he was like, no. If he's out of town, use the burner phone because somehow that has a long distance plan on it. I'm like, you don't have landlines. Like I don't understand.
Carrier pigeon. Perhaps
a pigeon. Oh. I was like that would be Mayor Kingstown. That shit was Stacey. That shit it was classic. It was classic. I can't wait for that show to come back. Man, I was like writing that cannot be matched. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I got nothing really happening. So y'all, I'm sorry. All right, okay. I'm going to the gym and give me something to eat. Y'all got comment. Tell me y'all saw something that you think really stuck in your heads because I got nothing. No, going once. Okay. So you agree with us? We'll see on episode 16. Maybe episode 16 will be something. We will be doing the Oval tomorrow. I didn't watch that yet. So did you watch the Oval?
Yeah.
I love it. I was like, your face says it all. I was like, I can't wait to watch that silliness. I was like, I'm gonna watch it at the gym. You know what? Can I watch it at the gym? That's my question.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Because sometimes you can't watch BET Plus. That's what you can't do. Because Tyler be pulling out all kinds of stuff. You know, penises. All right, Stacey. Anything else?
No. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you. Oh, we getting better. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Short and sweet. We got to see what's going on with episode 16. How much time do you think this show actually has? I mean, if the cops are closing in, something needs to happen. Like, where's the cartel? Give us something. I cannot spend another season of 20 episodes watching Ruth trying to get the money. I can't do it. I mean, I don't. So we need something big to happen for me to care about season 5. But anyway, like on the video, comment on the video, share the video. 2,000 subscribers. We're gonna get there. I want to get there before my birthday. I want to get there before June. Is the goal. So let's see if we can do that together. I see Stacey's cute face in the back. She's like, yeah, David, that sounds like a good idea. But anyway, bye. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much.
I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go ahead?
Oh, shit.
Stacey, do your thing. Fuck that shit.
Please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.